Hey Mallacht family, Mallacht here. Today we're going to do another video kind of like the cactus care sheet on the website, where I'm sort of doing a video elaboration on an already existing web page on our website. Much like the TrichEmer cactus care sheet, which can be featured under our Grow School section. Today I'm going to be talking about the Friends of Mallacht's Plants link. It's under Friends in the drop-down menu, mallachtplants.com. Click Friends, and you will see the list of trusted vendors. We are by no means the only good vendor out there, okay? And many of the other vendors are friends of mine. And also, some of them I just want to pay homage to, some of the greats out there, right? Like the very first one on the list here, Sacred Succulents. As I put here on the website, legendary nursery in sort of central Northern California. Or actually, no, they're way up in Northern California. Yeah, they're definitely way up there. SacredSucculents.com. They're excellent. Unfortunately, Ben Cam, the owner there, has had some really hard times with winters and stuff that have killed plants and stuff. So he's downsized quite a bit over the years, and the community has definitely reached out and helped him out, which is really great. Shout out to any of you guys that that went over there and helped him out. That was really kind of you. And it's all mail order only because he's never really gotten a website out yet. Somebody should really volunteer to make him a website. All you web designers out there. But anyway, so next on the list is Keeper Trout. It's troutsnotes.com. Trout is amazing. He runs the Cactus Conservation Institute. Mallacht's Plants makes a donation to them every year. They're out there saving wild populations of Lophophora, aka peyote. People are really shitty about that. They go out and they poach them. They wild harvest them, and it's really crappy, you guys. Like, if you guys know anybody that's doing that, please discourage them. Next on the list, we have the Corroboree, otherwise known as SAB, legendary forum. It's shaman-australis.com/forum. Next, we have Kohres Kakteen. They're a legendary German, believe it or not, German cactus shop that has more seed. You would think that they're in the United States, honestly, by how many different locales of Lophophora, Lophophora of Lophophora seed they have alone. Amazing shop. Next, friend of mine, Emerson. Many of you know him. TrichEmer Gardens. He is super legit. He sells some really rare cuts. Sometimes he has stuff that we don't even have. Great guy too. Many of you in the community know him. Shout out Emerson. Next, another good friend of mine, Trout Brisco. He runs Brisco's Tropicals. So whenever people are asking me for rare tropical plants that are generally in this category, right? I always refer to him. He's one of the admins in our group, the Mallacht's Plants and Your Plants Gardening group on Facebook. Great guy. He's actually from Florida, comes out here and visits though. I've met him quite a few times. He's a good friend of mine. Another one is Earthways Nursery, owned by Jason Glasscock. Another great dude. Good friend of mine. Never met him, but I've known him through Facebook for a very long time. Earthways Nursery, another great Trichocereus nursery that oftentimes, once again, has stuff that we don't have. Next, we have, a good IRL friend of mine. We have San Pedro Cacti Guy, aka Shannon Edwards. Shout out Shannon. Shannon has a ton of great stuff. He really popularized the Sunburst Patrinoe, which we featured also in a recent video. Shannon sells great cuttings. He's also here in Southern California, so they tend to be thicker and just really amazing cuttings than a lot of other sources. Oh, another guy. This guy's actually from Italy, but he sells T-shirts on tpublic.com, which is one of my favorite websites to buy T-shirts actually. He goes by the name Agga Cactus. He sells some really cool, awesome cactus shirts. The guy does all his own art. Last but definitely not least, tons more cactus shirts and other cool merch can be found on our website, mallachtplants.com. Go to the merch drop down. We have tons of great stuff for you guys, including this cool design that I'm wearing right here, Love of the Grow. It's actually a cartoonized picture of my finger after it got stabbed real good by what I think was a cactus spine. I don't know. I was digging through the compost pile at the time, which is why my hand was so dirty. But yeah, I got shanked pretty good and took a picture of it because I thought it was kind of cool. And I think it really shows love for the hobby, bleeding for your craft, right? All the time. I know all you guys out there know what I'm talking about. Anyway, guys, I wanted to put this together because, you know, once again, Mallacht Plants is not the only vendor out there, you guys. Sometimes we get emails. I've had a really hard time finding a good vendor, you know, and I'm always just like dumbfounded by this. I'm like, wow, like how? You know, I mean, how? My suggestion to anybody who says something like that, if you guys are just on YouTube, if you guys are just watching this on YouTube or perhaps TikTok, you know, go join some of the good groups out there. You know, our group has 6,000 members. They're very helpful. It's for all plants. You know, there's many other great groups out there where you can find tons of information. You know, I don't want anybody to get ripped off. Okay, I know that you know, as a newbie, there's a lot of people out there trying to sell people, you know, really worthless cuts for really expensive amounts. And you know, I don't want to see anybody get ripped off. And so, you know, just, you know, follow what other people say, right? You know, other people in the community's reviews. Lastly, if there's anyone I forgot to mention, especially if you're a close friend of Monica's or I's, you know, I deeply apologize. You know, I really try to mention anyone. Let me know in the comments, right? You know, if, you know, even if it's not somebody, you know, even if it's not you personally that I left out, right? You know, let me know, hey, you forgot about this person, you forgot about that person. If they're a great vendor, I'll look into it and I will gladly add them to our trusted vendors list. That's all I really got for you guys today. This is Mallacht signing off. I really appreciate you guys. Much love.